Good skin. Here we go. Thank you so much. What a deer. I think I might have shot the biggest deer of my life right here.
The following is brought to you by Realtree APX for all purposes.
Now we got a different buck with a big inside point, big shooter coming right at us. Go down, buddy. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Come on, broadhead, do your job. My goodness. What could have happened?
I have no idea. Broadhead sharp.
Yeah. He's down right there. Folks, I'm nervous, guys. That deer shouldn't have done that. That deer went 250 yards and then went to walking and just laid down. He's got to be done, though. Right in the cavity. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't been shook up on a deer like that since I was 18 years old. I had to pray standing here, God help me keep together because I'm about to fall out of this tree. And the other thing I want to bring up, a big buck is so different than any other thing. This deer was so careful. He heard a little bit of these deer right here stomp out there. He never forgot it. When he got here, he was careful with every step. And I about lost it. I mean, my bow bat moved a little bit once. I mean, I was so nervous. And then I didn't know where I was going to get a shot. I didn't know which way it's going to go. but he gave me an absolute perfect shot, and I think I smoked him. Is it him? Well, we found him. Brandon Adams found him, stumbled up on him. We had a line, and he found him, and I didn't even want to look at him till everybody got over to see him. Just an unbelievable time. This experience right here is just once in a lifetime. I mean, a great deer. I mean, you know, I ain't even counted him up really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can hang a ring there, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably in the 60s for sure. Great deer up here in Alberta.
It's the peak of the rut, and as usual, calling big bucks can be successful. But throw in a doe decoy to boot, and the action can be breathtaking. Bill is hunting with the guys at Northway Outfitters, whose reputation precedes them as someone who knows bragging-size whitetails. After hunting for several days in unseasonably warm temperatures, the frigid Arctic air finally returned to normal. And so did the big buck activity.
There's a deer right there. There's a deer.
The Flambeau doe decoy has gotten the attention of a big 8-pointer who comes in for a closer look.
Pretty nice buck right there.
Though he's a good buck, he's not a shooter by Canadian standards.
Looks like a pretty good 8-point. Looks like on the left side, got my camera on. Oh, look at that decoy. He's gonna try to probably come around, get downwind a little bit, see if he can't smell it. He's holding his attention big time. Just not quite a shooter, but a nice deer. There's another deer. There's another deer. There's another deer.
Suddenly, a bigger buck enters into the picture.
That's a good deer. That's a good deer. Oh, just
What a buck! You've got to take him, Bill. Bill steadies the Simmons scope. Great shot, Bill. Let's take another look in slow motion. The high rear leg kick is typical of a heart-shot deer.
Golly, I know he went right up this way. Somewhere. It's up right here. He went up right up in this hill. There he is. There he is right there. Look at there. He's down. Oh, great, great. Look at this brute. What a great deer. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way so you folks can see.
Congratulations again, Bill.
What a dandy buck. And what a great morning to hunt this morning. Buddy did a great job. He put us in here yesterday afternoon, and I hope you got a chance to see what a decoy will do for you. You know, during the rut, you know, of the year, these deer are running these ridges, and you know, they looking down for does, and they saw the decoy, and both these bucks came right on in. But I am proud of this deer. Got good tine length, as you can see right here. This probably goes 10 and a half, 11 inches long, and this one's probably 9, and got what I like, little character points, you know, little kicker points off, and good brow tines, but a great hunt this morning.
It's day 3 here in Alberta. It's extremely hot. It's about 90 degrees. We didn't see much this morning. Yesterday, the wind boogered us. Boogered us the first day as well, so the wind has gotten us twice. We got 2 bucks bedded down. One of them's not the bull of the woods, but he's a big, old, mature, gnarly buck, and we're gonna go after him. But we're gonna sneak in here in this barley field, see if we can get him. He ain't coming out of there. We have been sitting here, I'm guessing 3 hours, something like that. We spotted this buck. Oh, made it up one of these pivot lines, got within 56 yards. There's no wind, it's 90 degrees. He's a big old mature buck, and I am pumped. He is down right there. Hammered him. There he is right there. Oh my gosh, look at the body on this guy. Oh, he's huge. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the body. Look at the mass on this guy. Oh. Thanks, Dave.
That's a stud, man.
What a deer. I am pumped. We crawled up within 55 yards of this guy, and the wind laid down, and this is actually bearded wheat. It's kind of loud. And when the wind laid down, we couldn't go any further. He had 2 other bucks with him. We laid there patiently for, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Finally got up, made a good shot on him, and went about 75 yards. Blood runner just painted a trail red. What a good looking buck. I am so excited about him.
As Bill mentioned, the snows came the day after Ben took his deer, and things began to look like the Canada everyone's used to.
Oh, what a beautiful afternoon this afternoon. Tell you what we're gonna do this afternoon. We hunted a stand this morning, saw a couple of deer. It's about 12:30 right now. We decided to change stands this afternoon and sit the rest of the afternoon. It's a kind of a, we got all kind of trees around a little field right here. There's been a couple of big deer seen in this field, you know, chasing does. And what we've done, we've got a decoy. We're gonna try to put a decoy out there, and hopefully when these deer around the edge of the field, you know, kind of looking in, checking for does. Maybe they'll see this decoy and draw them on out, but it's gonna be a great afternoon this afternoon. Let's get this decoy out.
For obvious safety reasons, Bill places the safety orange cap on the decoy while he preps the doe for action.
We got a little bit of Tink 69. We got a little canister, and we're gonna put a little bit on it, and wind's kind of blowing back this way, and hopefully this big field, they'll come in and check it. It's gonna be a great afternoon. Well, we're gonna see if the old decoy does the trick.
Bill rakes the nearby trees and begins a rattling sequence in hopes of luring in a buck. In the driving snow, Bill catches movement. It's a good buck. He finally decides to respond to the grunt call. Bill's scope is fogged up. He's hit a little far back, but after a couple of hours of intense tracking and luckily a break in the snow falling, Bill recovers the brute. What a deer. Congratulations, Bill.
Folks, we got us a good deer. I mean, a great deer. Look at this. This is, I think, one of the biggest 8-pointers that, I've seen. Got great mass down here at the bottom. Got good brow tines, got good G2s, good G3s, and something I couldn't tell, he's got 2 broken off points on this side, but basically I think he's a mainframe 8, but what a great hunt. And I have to say, this hunt definitely had his anxious moments. When this deer came running to the field, I grunted it to a stop, and when I looked through my scope, there's some humidity in the air, and the scope was iced over. And I really couldn't even see anything through it. I'm trying to clean the scope off and get that ice off of it. Threw it up again, and still it wasn't real clear, but it was better, and I was able to get the crosshairs on him and, made a good shot, but what a great deer. This is just another good deer from Northway Outfitters, and, these guys have done a good job, and I am proud to put this one on the wall.
Right now it's just a waiting game where you're set up here. These deer are only about 120, 140 yards away from us. We're just waiting for the wind to get right. Maybe it'll pick up a little bit if we sit here for another hour or two. I don't know if I can wait that long, though, John.
Patience, buddy.
Big 4x4 just stood up. He's bigger than a couple of the deer we saw yesterday. John came in here last night, saw both these 2 bucks. Not far from where they're actually bedded right now.
He's got nice brow tines, too.
Yeah, he does. Not a care in the world either. I don't understand that.
I get an arrow. Okay. Let's ditch the truck. We're gonna walk down this ditch.
Okay.
They should be moving down the fence line.
All
We
right.
ought to be able to get a shot, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I did that.
See, they got 120.
Okay, okay.
We have to be really quiet.
Okay.
We cannot make one sound, okay? You step where I step. Okay?
Yep, yep.
Okay. We gotta get up this lip to that bush. I think we can get a shot right there, okay?
Okay, okay.
Super quiet. $67 yards, okay?
Okay.
67.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. You tell me when.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up. Draw. You hit him. He's bleeding like pass through. Pass through. In the back. Gumping blood out.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
That was like 73 yards.
This has just been so much fun hunting here. I mean, it's crazy. Deer just in the middle of these big fields, and you're supposed to stalk up on them. I thought it was impossible to do. There he is. Look at this thing, John. Look at that buck. Jeez. Dang.
That is a beautiful, beautiful Canadian mule deer. God.
Yeah, no way would I have thought after 3 hours of watching this deer we'd get that close to him. Especially not a lot of wind. The wind wasn't in our favor every time we checked it.
Dude, you
trying to
made
make the
correct.
stalk.
Standing up like that and shooting a deer at 70 yards.
Had to be quick because as soon as he caught me, I was like, this better be fast because he was getting ready to get out of there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you inviting me up here with everybody.
Hunt with you, man. It's incredible experiences out here in these big, open, beautiful fields, and these animals are so majestic, and it's truly a gift to be able to come do this.
Shooting a big mule deer has been at the top of my list to do's, and I just am so thankful to get it done. And first time up here to Canada, the place has got some deer.
You know, here's my buddy David in Alberta, Canada, hunting with Ron Nemechek of North River Outfitters. And this has been a regular stop for Team Realtree and David for a number of years. And it just seems that every time they go, they have great luck. November, snow on the ground, great time for rattling.
There's a buck. There's a buck right here. Good buck. It's a good buck right here. Right here, that's him. He's coming. He's coming into the horns right here. You can see him. Hey.
is down. I can't believe how fast that came together. That's unbelievable. We've been rattling. All of a sudden we hear this fight way off in the cutover. The winner takes off with a doe. This buck leaves going the opposite direction. We hit the horns and he came back in and awesome. I mean, coming right to us. Shot him at like 70 yards. And he's laying right there. Unbelievable. You can't tell where he is in this thick stuff. We saw him go down. He's up in here somewhere. Where is he? Well, oh, here's the blood right here. Here we go. There he is right there. Whew, look at that. Man, what a buck. What a Canadian buck that is. Look at that big bruiser. Man, look at that. Oh my gosh, look. That is awesome. I didn't even see the 10th point on this side. He's got a split off that G4. He is awesome. Heavy beam. He's just an awesome deer. Look at that. Wow. He's got 11 points.
David, once again, great job. What a great buck.
Came to the horns. What an exciting hunt here in Alberta with North River Outfitting. Unbelievable.
With just a skiff of snow on the ground, this is definitely an unusual sight in Saskatchewan in November. But I don't think Ben will wait for lots of snow before he hunts. On the 4th day of the hunt, Ben has a nice, really nice buck come in. He's got to be in the 150-inch class. Ben suspects that something back in the brush has caused this old boy to get a little antsy. Could it be, perhaps, a larger buck? Good night, look at the mass. He's a shooter. Great shot, Ben.
Folks, look at this deer. What a buck. Look at this. Look at the mass on this deer, would you? Wow. Tell you what, he's got pretty good tine length. Got some character points coming off down here at the brows. It's a beautiful buck. Tell you what, this is our 4th day of hunting daylight to dark, 10 hours a day. This is some tough hunting, but when you take a buck like this, it makes it worthwhile. And up till now, we hadn't seen a deer in the middle of the day until this deer showed up and came in at 1 o'clock exactly. We were lucky enough to get a shot on him. I tell you what, this is a beautiful animal. This is why you come to Canada right here.
Man, we got that buck somewhere. Isn't he right up in there, Corey? Right up in that drain.
It just should just be over this hillside.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load up. He's right here close. See if we can get on up this fence line right here and get within a couple 100 yards of him.
It should just be down in here between us.
Right in that bottom, maybe. Gotta try to get maybe that lip right there where we can see down in there. Good skid. 100 yards.
Here we go. You got him. Good, Skid. Good. Stay on him, baby. He's down. Yes, baby. Oh.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, man. I think I just shot one of the biggest deer in my life, man. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Corey. Thank you, Joel, baby. Yes. Oh, right here, baby.
Awesome.
First day together.
Nice.
We're on to something. Man, he is a hammer too, boy. Look at the body on that rascal. Oh, man. We got to sit down and look at this rascal here now. Awesome. Make sure that gun's clear. Oh, that is super, super cool, man. What a dang first day. Look at this buck, man. First day Alberta giant. Up here with my buddy Corey Jarvis, Three Rivers Adventures. And man, I said it a while ago, but I cannot thank my bud Joel Weaver enough. If it wasn't for him, I would have never got this opportunity right here to be up here with you, Corey. Can't thank him enough, man. And I think I might have shot the biggest deer of my life right here. I ain't kidding you. Man, what a cool hunt.
Now we head down to Northway Outfitters for a hunt with Richard Reed of Mississippi. Richard is a big buck fanatic who genuinely enjoys the thrill of the chase as much as he does pulling the trigger. Richard is hunting the same spot where Bill took a big mainframe 9-point 2 years earlier on Monster Bucks 4. This area sure holds more than its share of huge bucks.
That guy's a pretty good buck. Man, he's wide. That's a good deer. That's a real good deer. That's one we gotta take, I think. That's what I'm looking for.
This buck would easily exceed 300 pounds, and his rack isn't bad either.
He's walking away from me. If he'll turn broadside, I think I can get a shot at him. That's a deer I'm gonna take.
That is a sight that would make any deer hunter's heart beat out of control.
He's hit hard. He can't go far. He's hit right behind the shoulder. Man, that's a good deer. He can't go very far. Oh, I'm happy. That is a great buck. I didn't think he was going to ever turn broadside. What a deer. Man, I'm proud. Whew, Canada has treated us nice. Oh man, there he is. He didn't go far. Let's go take a look at him. What a deer. Man, his body's huge. Those big bodies make the rack even look small. It's not small though. Well, what a deer. Look at that son of a gun. Man, Canada has been great. Look at that. That son of a gun is nice. He's wide.
Thanks, Richard, for letting us join in on your hunt. Unforgettable.
Well, we saw the buck we've been hunting early this morning, probably 300-400 yards away from us. And he went in that brush line. He may have bedded in there.
Give him some time to get settled in there, and then we'll just ease our way down, see if we can spot him and keep an eye on him. And
we have all day. We're just going to sit on this deer, just give him some time.
Just hang tight here. We'll stay back a couple hundred yards from where that deer's bedded, and let the wind pick up. Hopefully he'll get up and feed a little bit, and if he does go out in the peas in bed, we can make a move on it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to probably build a little blind up here and wait for him to come back out.
Okay, perfect.
We're just gonna put some of these limbs up here for cover. There's just not a lot of cover right here at this fence post. Hopefully once these deer come out here, they won't be able to see us.
Now it's just kind of a waiting game. We've been on this deer since 9:30 this morning. It's 5:30 now, so we have another, 3 or 4 hours left of daylight. Hopefully, these deer will start moving here in the next couple hours. For the last 3 or 4 days, just because it's been so hot, no wind, they've been moving late.
There's he's a 4x4, probably 200 yards out. It's a young buck. That'll be a good one. What is it? That's our buck. There he is. He's coming out exactly where he went in this morning. All right, he's walking right to us. He's at 90 yards. We'll have to stand up to shoot. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we've been hunting hard for 11 days. And
You know, we had a close encounter on the second day, and I'm just like, I'm almost in tears. I'm so shook up right now. I ranged him at 71 yards. I had a hard time getting a range out there in the brush, but that was unbelievable. That was such a great hunt. Oh my gosh, we got it done. We leave tomorrow. We go out of town tomorrow. We were supposed to leave last Saturday, and I'm speechless. I'm speechless. There he is right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this deer. Look at that buck. Oh my goodness.
Pretty nice deer, boy.
What a great hunt. Thank you for sticking with us. Wow, we have had a long week here in Canada, and you know, thought we were going to get it done the second day. Had a great stalk, and we had saw this deer 3 days ago. Stayed with him. You know, we leave tomorrow to go out of town to go back home to Georgia, and we were able to get it done on the last day. Thank you again.
You're welcome, Padre. Thank you.
It was a fun time.
Folks, what we're doing here, this is kind of a spur of the moment deal. We've been hunting in the box blinds all week. It's hot, as you can tell. It's really warm, middle of November. We came in the middle of the day, just got out of the shower. Buddy comes in and says, "Get your clothes and your gun, David, come on, let's go." I said, "What?" He says, "We got a big deer located in this big thicket out here. That's all big buck coming in." So they said, "We want to try to drive." So that's what we're going to try. We've got 5 or 6 standers around this big area thicket, and all the guides are going to push it. You got standers on the back side, where these big deer will circle around and go away from, on the other side, back through the drivers. Then you got drivers spread out about every 500-600 yards on this side. I mean standers on this side. So said it'd be 10 or 15 minutes before they start driving, before the deer get here. We're gonna be filming back into the sun, but it's not a lot we can do about that. Just the way the drive sets up, so it's gonna be kind of tough on the cameraman. Filming back into the sun. But wait, look, it's a deer. It's a deer. Oh, here they come. Here they come. It's a doe. There's a buck. Man, he's a good buck. Man, he is a good buck. There he is. Good gracious. Look at the size of that rat. Oh man. I cannot believe this. Good man. Good gracious alive. Man, I want to tell you what, this is unbelievable, folks. I want to explain to you what a deer. Look at the mass. Look at that. You talk about Canadian whitetails, this is what you're looking for. Big, heavy, dark antlered. And I gotta explain to you why I'm dressed in jeans and a Realtree sweatshirt. We've been sitting in these blinds all week. It's literally 60 degrees. It's the 12th of November. It is so warm, the deer are just not moving much on their own. We came in today for a lunch break. First day, we came in just to take a lunch break, get out of the blind for a while. And I'd taken a shower and we were downstairs. I was actually talking to the office on the phone. And Buddy comes in and says, "David, get your rifle. We've seen a great big buck in a big thicket. We're gonna try to do a drive." And I said, "Buddy, I don't even have my stuff on." He said, "Come on, we're waiting." So I grabbed my rifle and grabbed my Team Realtree hat, and I jumped in the truck, literally just like this. And folks, I'm not gonna try to tell you any other story. That's exactly what happened. So they had this buck and another buck located in this big thicket back here. And they got all the guides, and they set the standers out. and I just happened to be the lucky one. I'm telling you, this deer came in following a doe, and his mind was on that doe, and the doe, as you saw, the doe spooked. He kind of hopped off a few feet and stopped, and I squeezed it through some thick stuff, and he hit the ground. Folks, I am tickled. What a deer. What a fantastic Saskatchewan buck here at Northway. That is awesome.